Hello and welcome to Centurion's Corner, and today it's a little bit of a different episode today. I've got my first sort of like mail call opening pack, I guess. And as you all know, if you're a follower of the channel, I do love a little bit of Aliexpress. And also, I do love a little bit of Lego. And not just normal Lego, just like the little bootleg minifigures. Absolutely adore them. And so last month, just had a little look on there, just see what was new. So I picked up a few. And yeah, we got the parcel. We've got Mr. Snippety Snip. And we'll just open it up and see what I got. To be honest, I remember what these are, what theme they are, but I can't actually remember what characters I've got, as my memory is a bit of a sieve. So we'll go from there. But I know they're definitely Far From Home Spiderman figures, and there might be a couple of extra ones in here that I can't remember that I got. And yeah, I thought I'd just get them out, make them up, and we can have a little look as we go through them. So as I said, they come in these little packets, and they always come a little bit sort of disjointed. Sometimes you've got to put their arms on, sometimes you've got to put their legs in and stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So we just go through each one. So this one is Spiderman, obviously, as you just saw. And but this is when he goes into like kill mode, and his suit goes into like with red eyes and stuff. And I think he activates it in the end game. He does activate it in oh my god, Homecoming, but obviously that was by a mistake, and he sort of turns it off really quickly. So there's his little suit with his red eyes. And what's the good thing about these as well is all their sort of arm printing are done, and it's just like, you know, Lego never really give off these details. We even got the lines in his thigh there, and it's all around printing as well, up the back and on his arms as well, and the back of his head. And yeah, and he has his arms I can put in. And as you all know, I'm a massive Marvel fan. Sometimes it swings and roundabouts as I go through life. Sometimes I'm absolutely overwhelmed with Marvel, that Marvel is the best thing in my life. And then it kind of goes on a bit of a doorstop, and then it's Star Wars. And at the moment, Marvel has taken a little bit of a back burner. I actually adored Infinity War, but Endgame, I wasn't overly impressed, to be honest. I think it was alright, but you know, I think they could have done far better. I really enjoyed the sort of like the banter that they had in Infinity War, where you had sort of Iron Man and Doctor Strange and the Spider-Man bit at the beginning, you know. But I think they kind of lost that in the other one, where they're just kind of all there at the last minute. Sorry for spoilers, but I'm not being funny. The advert for the Blu-ray literally gives everything away anyway. So yeah. So here we have a little bit different. They always come with extra hands and whatnot, and like these ones here that we need to add on their legs, which is always a little bit scary when you get these bootlegs, because sometimes you get two legs, but sometimes it's like two double left legs. So here we have John Jonah JJJ, John Jonah Jameson, oh, I can't remember, but there he is, looking mighty fine, looking a bit. I think I've already got a JJ officially, because I got the Daily Bugle set a little while back. And then we got another one. But yeah, I mean, also with the new Far From Home video film that come out, yeah, it was all right. I thought it wasn't the best thing that they've ever sort of produced. To be honest, it was a bit of a, I did like the Vulture in the first film, and I loved the way it was sort of like the way he was introduced to Spider-Man at the end. I thought it was really good. But I just sort of find that the other one was a little bit too predictable, to be honest, especially if you're a big fan of Marvel. So we've got the I can't remember what they call him in there now, but it's the monkey, and yeah, it's got some nice printing on there, and it also comes with an alternative head with the eyes open as well, which again, you'd never get anything like this in Lego. So Lego, step up your game, because you're getting beaten by these figures are like 64p each. You can't go wrong, especially for these. And he comes with these little extra web shooters that the official ones come with. A fact they probably won't shoot off as well as the official ones, but you get them just for effects. So we got the Spider-Man from the end of the film, which is in his red outfit with the black accents, and just pop him together, go with his details. He comes with a little web shield, and also, whoops, an alternative head. So here he is. Nice shine of red there on the black. And again, we've got the arm printing and the back of the legs as well. And an alternative head. Brilliant. And there we go. And then we've got the main man himself. I haven't really looked at the official figures because, as you know, I've said on previous videos that Lego for me has got a little bit too expensive, to be honest. And I think sometimes some of the sets just look a little bit meh. You know, like you want to get a Spider-Man set and it's just like an aeroplane. You know, I like things to put on display, and a lot of the Marvel stuff does end up in the kids Lego pot, to be honest. I normally only keep sort of like a lot of the Star Wars spaceships and whatnot, and these. So this little guy's got his little Mysterio bubble. He's just got his hands. And there. Yeah, it wasn't a big way of they introducing Mysterio in it. I like the actor and I like the way he was in the film, but just the way he was introduced into the film, I just found it a bit fake, I guess. And obviously we've got big news as well now that Spider-Man isn't part of the Disney franchise. I don't know whether I'm happy with that. I'm a bit unhappy that Venom's already out there, because we're not going to get that decent Venom story with Spider-Man. But you know, maybe they might play it up on it, but I think they're literally going to go straight in for like Maximum Carnage or something like that. And what else we got? So we got Spider-Man's love interest, Mary Jane. A little bit different spin on the character in this thing. Again, though, like as a good Marvel fan, like which a lot of us are out there, I grew up with the Spider-Man comics. My first sort of like outing with Spider-Man, really, as a kid, was Spider-Man and his amazing friends, Iceman and Firestar. Literally, that got me hooked on Spider-Man when I was young. And then obviously the Spider-Man series that went alongside of it with him on his own. And then later down the line we had all the other stuff, but I was already into comics by the 90s. And we still had not had a decent reminiscence, what I call, of a Mary Jane, like a proper Mary Jane from the comics. They were, you know, they've gone a little bit sort of indie now with these sort of kids, where they sort of just bring it up into thing like they did with the Ultimate Spider-Man. So you don't really get the geeky kind of kids now. It's, you know, it's like these on-trend type kids. But you know, sort of back in the day, Mary Jane was more like a sort of like a, I suppose, a bit like a glamour model kind of sort of lady. You know, she was very out of Peter Parker's league, I suppose. But I used to really like that, you know, about her. But yeah, we've still not had that, unfortunately. But I suppose they're bringing it more into the real world, unfortunately. So this one is Maria Hill. the shield agent. Very bland, bit boring. I never find her like a great interesting character, to be honest. Just always find her a little bit kind of a bit unused and a little bit annoying. But she's kind of sort of a bit of like an accessory now to Nick Fury. But yeah, here she is, just in the thing with a little shield top on, even though they're not really technically part of shield anymore. But yeah, sort of replicated very well, being a bit of a boring minifigure. And then we've got another one here. It looks like I've done a double purchase here by the looks of it. Let's have a look. It looks similar. This is what happens when you get to my age, even though it's on the same thing as well. But, yeah, it's a bit of a worse version of the black suit, unfortunately. We'll have a quick look at it anyway. And well, it's a good job I doubled up, because this one ain't got an arm. So this is the unfortunate things that you will get with bootleg figures. But here he is, and he looks a bit sort of chewed up as well. So just comparing, this is where you need to do a bit of a thing on there, like just those two customs there, and just look at that one compared to that. So I might be able to use the head for something else if I ever do like a thing down the line, but get out of here. But at least I've got a stand. That was coming handy. Right, so we've got these little cool ones now, which is the elementals. So I guess this is well, I suppose this one looks more like ice, or it could be wind, I suppose. But there's a detail on his face, just putting that out. Maybe it's supposed to be water, but I've got a blue one as well, but hey ho. So they come with these new sort of like crystallized sort of bottoms, which I think they were started with Ninjago and stuff, with the ghosts and stuff, so they're getting a bit more intricate. But some of these are custom pieces as well that you get from the bootleg things, because they kind of sort of copy off people as well. They copy off not just Lego, but they copy off the people that post things online and stuff as well. So, you know, it's annoying because they don't give credit to some of the makers out there, but there's no other way of us really getting it if they don't commission their work. And I don't know what that is. Maybe that just clicks on there. Yeah, I don't know really what this weird funnel thing is, but yeah, it comes with those sort of web shooter things. And his hand in crystallized as well, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, there he is. Really nice. We'll pop him over there. And this one is kind of the water one, and he comes with that as well. They also come with this, which is just a bit very strange. Yeah, I just thought it was a bit of a waste really, because everyone thought Hydro Man was coming out, and I got a bit pumped for Hydro Man because obviously like Legends come out with the Hydro Man as well, and it just turns out it's just nothing really big in the film. It's just kind of, he's just kind of there as a thing just to be taken down and disappeared, you know, a bit like the Sandman and all that. I thought we was going to get all those in there and they was all going to combine at the end, but yeah, I think that's why I was a little bit let down as well on the movie. So we got another one here, which I think is the Molten one, but it's just done in a little mini figure form. Obviously the actual Spider-Man did bring out a full set, which it was a buildable Lego set for the Molten Man, but there he is. I've got this flame headpiece as well, just to put put on there. Comes with his little stand, and also little fire accessories. There he goes. Also, the water one come with these bits as well. I didn't notice because it was falling below the camera. There we go. And then we got good old Nick Fury, Samuel Jones, Mace Windu, and I do like getting these little guys just because they keep updating him and they get better each time. So you just put them together. Comes a little blaster, and there he is. All his guns, his little badge. Looks like his body's getting a little bit older there as well by the looks of it. And they got the eye patch on the back as well, just a little sweep. Just to finish it all off all around. It looks alright. Comes with a bit of a bigger stand though, so I can use the other one stand, just to put them in line. Now the reason why I got all these was because I got this and I thought this was amazing. It's Iron Man from Far From Home, and it just looks, as a minifigure, I just thought that looks great. I need to get it, so just make this up. His helmet. Look at that. That's so cool. So yeah, it's just like the sort of grim Iron Man, I suppose, from the Nightmare, and got his bone structure just inside, then obviously going up over his armour, and his face with his skull, and it's all sort of battle damaged all the way around, which Lego would never produce anything like this. And now I have him to sit on my shelf with all the other Iron Mans. Fantastic. Which is pretty cool. So, guys, that was my first little bag of goodies. I do love Aliexpress. And you can get these, you can look on there. Sometimes you get a few companies so obviously I've got this one here. Don't get him, it's from this company here. You can read it on there. Put it around. So don't get that one. But yeah, most of these are like 64p to 90p if you want free post and packaging. And yeah, I mean, normally I wait about 2 weeks for these guys. So guys, thanks very much. You can comment down below. You can follow me on Instagram, where I'll probably put pictures of these on there. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.